Hello, this is Godel. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight static puzzle series. Last time we left off doing the mysteries, we had just completed mystery number 9, which was this puzzle up here on the archway. And we're just going to be looking at the next mystery and continuing from there. So we are doing Don't Look Down. Your focus may be narrow when you return from the Enclave to a rocky island in the sunny mist. Here, evergreen trees take root on mossy boulders, and golden trees shed their leaves in the wind. To find your new target, be as the tree and don't look down. All arrows point upwards. Okay, so golden trees and sunny mist reminds me of one specific area we went when we were doing the static puzzles in the Autumn Falls. Let's go over there. There's an area that's kind of like underneath one of the main islands over here. It's actually underneath that island, I believe, under there. And we can actually see here as we're flying to it, there's an Enclave entrance over there. So I'm thinking it makes sense for there to be the mystery over there. So just going down over here. I think there's a horizontal launch pad over here I can use. Also, there are these, the golden trees and evergreens over here. I mean, are these evergreens? Yeah, they're evergreens. So, like, over here, there's just actually blinding light, so... Let's go over and... see... Oh, you know what? I think we were actually over here before, now that I'm thinking about it. So here's the Enclave. Wasn't there a puzzle that was on top of a rock over here? Yeah, this one, right? And this puzzle has arrows, so we can do all arrows point upwards, as the mystery said. So let's do that. Let's solve it normally first. So no dominoes, connect all light cells, no light squares. Alright. No dominoes. Gotta remember our no domino rule with odd number of spaces means we can fill it in instantly. Alright. Also, anything that doesn't have a arrow pointing at it, we can throw light cells at. Because there's well, no, that's not true. Because we have the no 2x2 rule. So yeah, never mind. Pretend I didn't say that. We just need one more dark cell up here for this dart. Let's see. This needs to escape. Alright, there we go. And now let's do it with all arrows facing upwards. That's all the prompt said, right? All arrows point upwards. Okay, so now we are going to follow the rest of the rules, but all the arrows are going to be pointing upwards. So, like here there's 2, here there's 1, here there's 1. That means there's 2 in here. There's 2 more in here. 2 in here. There are 2 here, there are 2 here, there are 2 here. There are, we don't know how many over here and here. 1 here, in this big row, 1 here, 2 here. Um... Let's see, so if we do this one here... If we do this one here, rather, we're gonna have to do this here. Then on this one, we'd have to do this, and that's an issue. So this one cannot be dark, so this one has to be dark. I think we still have the same issue if we... Yeah, put a dark cell here, so this one can't be dark either. So there's our 3 complete. We put one here, then we block in this corner of light cells, so we're gonna not do that. Pull this out. Surprisingly tricky. This is probably like a five pipper with this set of rules here. Alright, so there's gonna have to be one cell up here that's dark to prevent 2x2 with these light cells. So those are gonna have to be light. There's gonna have to be one... Well, we already know there's one here or here. There's gonna have to be one in here. And there's gonna have to be one in here. But that doesn't particularly help us out right this second. Let's see what happens if we have one here. That means this one has to be here. That has to come around like that. And then we get an issue. So this one actually has to be here in the middle to not be a conflict against this white cells over here. Alright. So these ones are complete. The only thing we have left to finish is this 3 over here. That helped a bit. Actually, it looks like we are all done. Let's just fill in the rest of the light cells. This should be it. Alright. Very cool. Okay. Next mystery. Off the edge. Seek a puzzle that stands on a crumbling foundation beyond a broken ring where a river forks at the edge of the world. You must solve the grid ignoring both rules. So I recall there's a river over here that kind of just goes and falls off the edge of the island, and then there's also a ring, like an Enclave entrance. So let's go take a look over here. It is like the edge of all things considered that we could really consider in a world like this. Alright, here we go. So, ignore both rules. Let's solve it normally first. So, all numbers are off by 1. Connect all dark cells. So, everything is symmetrical relative to the middle, thanks to these 2 lotuses over here. So, connect all dark cells. This 2 cannot become a 3. So the 2s are both 1s. If the... What's it called? If the dark cells are all symmetrical, then so are the light cells. So that means this 4 and 6 is a 5. The 6 and 7 is a 6. Sorry, the 5 and 7 is a 6, and the 3 and 1 is a 2. So, with that, we know the 7's not going to be able to touch the 6 over here, we're going to have to go like this. It's going to have to come up through here. It can't go here, because this is a 2 via corner trick. So the 7 is going to have to come out this way. Can't connect to this. This 6 and 4 are going to have to come like this at minimum. They could connect in the middle. That would make it be a 5 and satisfy both of them. If they don't do that, they would have to kind of make like a D shape, like a lowercase d. And then up here, we would need to get several more tiles on this. Yeah, I think that complicates things, so I think we're going to say those connect. Can these connect? These would be 6. No, they cannot reach each other and connect. Right? No, they can't. We cannot put a light cell in there, because that would block the connection. Those can't connect. Alright, 5, 6. That should be it. Nice. Okay, and now we do this without following the rules, so all numbers are not off by 1, and then we are not connecting all the dark cells. So you're a 1, you're just a 2, you're just a 2. We do not need to connect all dark cells, so these don't have to come out over here. How's the 7 gonna go? The 7's still gonna have to come out here. Not sure it needs to go past the 6. It could kind of wrap up around here. Same thing on this side. The 5's gonna have to go through this tile one way or another. The 3 is gonna have to come at least this way by 1. And then it's gonna finish down or right. We do not know which one yet. The 5 will have to come out 1 extra at least. Now the 4 can come out. Now is the 4 gonna go down? As of now, it doesn't have to. If this 6 goes up, what kind of trouble comes with the 7? So if that comes up, this comes out like this. Needs 2 more tiles. Well... I think that actually works out, right? Because then we can block in this Lotus. No, maybe not. Because that messes up our 6 over here. Let's undo a little bit. So this 6 is where I started. Okay. Let's just give a try to go up with this 5. So that's going to make this 3 go like so. That's kind of all it gives us, though. We can't connect this here. I guess that's not all it gave us. It's given us a whole lot more. This 7 probably needs to just go up here to fit. This 6 would need to come like this, and then the 4 has no room to grow. Oh, hold on. The 6 I made too big. Does not really change anything, though. Because, yeah, our 6 has no room to grow in that way. Okay, let's try if we send our 3 down. Kind of doesn't really give us anything to actually work with to do that. Let's do our 6 out this way. This could still be dark. We probably don't want it to be dark. We probably want to minimize the amount of dark cells in there, because otherwise we can't do the, we don't have enough room for the 6. So let's try to crunch these kind of close together. There's 6 done. No, now we can't do the symmetry with this lotus up here. This one's kind of a tough one. Just saying. So one thing we can probably say pretty confidently is that we don't want any extra dark cells where we don't need them. So putting light cells down here and then connecting them up to the what's it called over here? The 6 is probably a good starting point no matter what. This can't come up here because then it's going to block in the 6 in a weird way, so block that there. The 6 can't... The 6 could come there. Let's say it doesn't come there. But no, I guess it's going to have to come there if we're going this way, but then it can't go to a 6. So I guess putting this down here actually might not be correct either. Forcing that lotus to kind of connect through there is going to give us problems. Let's try going here with our 7 and see what that does for us. Okay, so we can't put a dark cell here, so let's put light there, dark over here. Can't put a dark cell here. Whoop. That's too big now, though, and we can't put a dark cell because then it forces this conundrum. Alright, so I think this 7 cannot go left, then. What a conclusion. Let's go... Can it just, like, go up here and hug the left edge of the lotus there, like that? So we put a light here, we're gonna end up with a light here, and not enough room for these guys down here. So yeah, that doesn't work. So let's not do the light here, let's try the light here. This can't come out now. Does it go to the 6? Oh, here we go. There we go. I had made this tile the wrong color. Surprisingly, another tough mystery puzzle. Alright. Let's go to the next mystery. That one had to be like either a 2 or 3 star difficulty. Twist of fate. Stand upon the highest land in the known realm. Fly towards the worlds within worlds. Halfway there, drop to the ground and solve a lone logic grid in the area. It harbors a secret if all lotuses are rotated an eighth of a turn clockwise. Alright, so highest known place is going to be the highest viewpoint. So let's go over there first. Highest viewpoint's going to be up here. Then World Within Worlds. I remember seeing that somewhere, but I forget where it is. I think it's a description of an enclave. One of these enclaves over here. Reflections in the sky. Cloud of Pearls. World Within Worlds. There it is. So we're going to be going halfway between here and here. So here we are at the highest viewpoint. This is the highest point in the game. And we're going to be going halfway over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't fall now. Fly towards World Within Worlds. Halfway there, drop to the ground and solve a lone logic grid in the area. I recall there being a logic grid over here, but that's kind of like not really between where we're looking over here. What is this random marker I have over here? Oh, that's just the Great Pearl wanting me to turn in my quest. Can we go up higher? So this is like the highest point in the game, basically. And World Within Worlds is like over there, but I believe the grid we're looking at is actually over here. I just recall. Or was it over there? Well, here, let's just measure out what's about halfway. So 770 meters. Halfway would be about 375. So let's go until we're about 375. So around here, we are halfway, but it's like not exactly lined up. Because highest viewpoint is up there, and I believe the puzzle is over here. I just recall this one. Right? Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? And it does have lotuses, so let's go ahead and solve it normally first. Let's see, 5 in diagonal lotus. We need an odd parity, which we cannot get here. So let's not connect those. Alright, this 5 is going to be connected to this one over here. These are going to be dark no matter what. Because this is either going to go like a C shape or like a T shape. This certainly cannot, cannot connect these. This cannot connect to that. This one cannot connect there. That's the only place that 5 can go, so that's going to be Dunaroni. This is the same, actually, as this one up here. Kind of. We can't go backwards, so this one's going to be a C shape over here. There we go. T shape. This one's going to be the C shape as well. Okay. So that's the normal solve of the puzzle. If all lotuses are rotated an eighth of a turn clockwise. So we need to... An eighth of a turn would be like just from diagonal to straight and straight to diagonal. So this one's going to be a vertical lotus now. This one's going to be diagonal. So because it's diagonal... eighth of a turn clockwise. How do we do this 5 up here if it's diagonal? Because if it's diagonal, the 5 has to come out like this. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Because it's diagonal in this axis, the up, left to bottom right axis. So it would have to be like this over here. And then it's either going to be like this, like a M, or like a W. Okay. That makes sense. This is not going to be able to connect over here. This is vertical now. If this one is diagonal in this axis, would it make sense for this to connect? If this was here, then this would need to be here, and that's too big, so that can't connect over there. This one can't connect over here, then. This 5 connecting to here would also make this be like this, and that's too big, so that can't connect. And this one just can't do anything in there, so lock that one up. This is a vertical lotus here, so it has horizontal symmetry. It's either going to be like a plus or a T, but it can't be a T. That would make it too big, so it's a plus. This is vertical at the moment. Would it make sense if this 5 came to touch this lotus? It's diagonal on this axis, so no, it wouldn't be able to get odd parity. And the only way we're going to have enough room to fit this is if we use that lotus there. Okay. I don't think it makes sense to have this lotus go anywhere. So kind of just lock it up. Can this 5 get to 5 without this lotus? No. So this 5 has to belong to this lotus. This one's going to be dark no matter what. Let's make this 5 grow in. There we go. This 5 probably wants to... This probably wants to go like this, then this 5 can go like that. There we go! Instructions on how to get here are a little unclear, but besides that, cool puzzle. Alright, go with the flow. Fallen Temple lies in place of the deepest blue. From here, 4 flowing paths lead you in 4 different directions. The temple is touched by 2 of these points, where 2 larger grids dance atop grinning lions. Switch the 2 and 4 within one of them. Let me look at all of these here really quick. Great waterfall splits a cliff in a temple. Among the churning waters below, current swirls. Areas have different views. Okay, I think I know where that one is. An overcast. Within the cloud, another drop awaits. However, to see the whole silver lining of a storm cloud, one must view it from afar. Click, a flash, and a cloud is set alight. Let's do that one, because I think that's actually right over here. Cloud of Pearls is what I was just talking about. Let's go over there and do that one really quick. Okay, so here's the entrance to Cloud of Pearls. I recall something tricky about these little floating pillar thingies. So the view in the picture is the view of us looking up here. It's looking at this little pillar too. So that reminds me, there should be something we should do with those. There's one over there, and it's really tiny. And you know what that reminds me of? That is going to remind me of Skydrop. So let's go over here and take a look at what we're looking at. Oh, how about that? Look at that. They line up like Skydrops from over here. That's it. That was the mystery. Cool. This one wasn't actually used for anything. It was just like, hey, there's a thing over here. Come look. So yeah, I guess that's the, see the whole silver lining, you must view it from afar. So this is the afar. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we have meniscus and go with the flow. The go with the flow, let's work on that one. Both of these are in the Serene Deluge because they're talking about waterfalls, cutting cliffs and such. Fallen Temple lies in the place of deepest blue. From here, 4 flowing paths lead you in 4 different directions. Temple is touched by 2 of them. So I think the picture is actually here. This is what the picture is like this underground section here that's sunken in the water. So let's go look and see where the temples are, where there's another temple being touched by 2 of the streams. So this temple's only touched by 1 stream. This temple is touched by a stream on this side. And then on this side it has another stream. So this is the temple it's talking about. A temple is touched by 2 of these paths where 2 logic grids dance atop grinning lions. So I actually remember these because they're part of the static puzzles. We haven't actually done these, but there's these 2 static puzzles here that are sitting on top of these 2 lion statues. So let's go ahead and do these both normally first. So all dark regions have area 2 and all light regions have area 4. So we're going to need to kind of tile this in a way such that we don't violate those rules. So we can't have... It's going to be like a weird tiling of Tetris blocks, basically. And I might have already messed it up here. This is one of those that I feel like you kind of have to go a little before you get any traction on. So I think we have to start this way, actually. So we can't connect anything that's going to make it 3 in a row of light pieces, because that's going to cause a 3 in a row of dark pieces. Well, I mean, we can, but it has to be, like, against a wall or something. So we can do, like, this, for example. Alright. Let's do the other one. All dark areas have area 2. All light areas have area 5. Okay. So we have to put the last light cell over here somewhere to break up this 3 in a row. And it's not going to be there. So if we do here, then we have to do this, and that's going to be a problem for that. So we're going to do here. So I think we're going to be using this this S-shaped pentomino a lot. Yeah, we're using just tiling S shapes and dominoes here, huh? Alright, very cool. Now, the actual mystery is switch the 2 and 4 within one of them. So this one had 2 and 5. This is the 2 and 4 one. So we're going to say all dark areas have region area 4, and all light is area 2. So can we just kind of do the same thing we just did? Alright, cool. There we go, there's that one. And then last mystery, Meniscus. Here a great waterfall splits cliffs and temples alike among the churning waters below a current swirls within ancient walls. Underneath areas have a different view and view a different area. So I remember there is a waterfall that is going through the temples over here in this direction. Is it this way? Let's follow the stream and find the temple this one's going to. So that's leaving the area. I don't think that was the right way. Here we go. Here's a little stream. Here we go. Here's the temple where the water is just kind of rushing through it. And there's like these rapids and whirlpool in here. So this is the grid we're talking about here. So let's solve this one. This is a static puzzle. So all dark areas have area 5. All dark regions. Cannot talk today, apparently. Okay, let's think about this one for a minute. So this 3 can connect to the 2. Should it connect to the 2? If the 2 goes this way, we're going to be left with this. Then the 3 is going to connect to the 4, and the 4 can't connect to the 4. The 3 can't connect to the 4. So the 3 has to connect to the 2. So this is what this is going to look like. I guess it could go either way here. It could go like this. Or it could go like this. So let's hold off on that one for a minute. This 4 now has to connect to this 5. And actually, this 5 cannot go any further. This 5 has to be its entire length within the 4. Because the 4 is going to add 4 tiles, and the 5 is the 5th one in here. So the 5 is constrained to be within here. We can't do this shape now, because that would be area 6 for the dark, so this one's going to be light on this side. And that's going to come up like that. So down here we need 5 more cells. Or we need 3 more for this one. That would leave 3 more open cells over here. I think we want to do something like this. Alright. Okay, and then what's our not confusing at all mystery hint here? Areas have a different view and view a different area. So I think it's just saying that everything which is a area is now a view, and everything that's a view is now an area. Which means these can't connect over here. Because this is an area slash... Well, it's an area of 2. This is a viewpoint of 3, but this is an area of 4. So the same thing is going to apply that we did with the 4 and the 5 before. These are not going to be able to connect any further that direction. And the 3 is going to have its entire length be dedicated to the 4 of this 4. Now the viewpoint of 5 is going to be this. We can't have any dark cells in here. That would make it be too... They wouldn't be able to get to size 5 with that. And this is an area 6 over here now. So how do we do area 6? Well, let's have this one come out. We're not going to be able to do an area 5 over here by itself, so these two have to connect. So these are going to be one area 5. These dark cells down here. How do we do this 6? We can't... We could make a little pocket like this, but then that doesn't leave room for the dark cells outside, so there's not going to be any... We're not going to be able to stuff any dark cells in here, so let's see what we can do if we do like this. There we go. Alright, that's all our mysteries. That is... however many mysteries are there? Oh, that's not all our mysteries. It scrolls down further. And for the record, there's 21 mysteries. So, one more. Above a precipice where 2 waterfalls kiss in the air, a peculiar object awaits discovery among the rocky cliffs. Its familiarity hints at its purpose. Oh, I think I know where this one is. So, 2 waterfalls kiss is something that happens over here. There's like a intersection of multiple waterfalls at the corners of these 3 continents. So let's go over there and take a look. The familiar object. I wonder what it could be. Not being very subtle, if you already know what this one is. This was actually one of the mysteries, the first mysteries I saw the first time playing the game, just because I saw it and I was like, ooh, what's this? It's not one of the more obscure mysteries where you have to do a weird rule. Alright, so here is our precipice. There's the waterfalls kissing, I guess. I don't know. But look over here. What is this? Isn't this weird? And when we click on it, it's like a matchbox. Maybe we should match it to the familiar object? Oh. Alright, well here we can see, here's the, here's all of our mysteries, and they're all glowing now. So all the mysteries, all 21 are complete. Yay for us. So that only leaves one thing left, and then we're going to be done with, well, we're not going to be done with all of the, what's it called? We're not going to be done with all of the static puzzles, because of course there's a match 3 speed challenges, but we're going to be hitting that up at a future time, I promise, maybe, probably. So, onwards to the Vault of the Vitric. There's a lot of stuff in the Vault of the Vitric. It is, I think, bigger than the Archipelago of Curiosities. I forget the total puzzle count. We will be seeing it in a moment. I do not know why I decided to run there when the entrance is right here next to this Great Pearl, but whatever, we're there. Pick up this lore. And I'm actually going to go over here and turn in this Luminous quest right now. Don't really need the Luminous quest. I'm not doing you know, I'm not collecting all of the cosmetics or anything on this save file. Here we go. Vault of the Vitric. We need 5 mysteries to get in. Too bad we got all of them first. Here it is. This is the hardest enclave in the game. There are 206 puzzles in here, so not as many as the Archipelago Curiosities, but still a ton nonetheless. And our first puzzle is a what's this called? Crystal Labyrinth. So let's get through it. There's also all sorts of puzzles hidden throughout here, so we're going to be going back for them. See if we can get the par time for this Crystal Labyrinth. Probably not, if I'm not going to remember the way through it. Nope, there goes the par time. Alright. So yeah, welcome to the Vault of the Vitric, where we have the most difficult puzzles in the game. Alright, let's go back. We ran through past quite a few puzzles. There is this matchbox here. Can we get that one? I'm not gonna, like, remember where half of these things are, but everything in here has such weird angles that you need to stand to get the things from. It truly is a test of everything you've learned so far. So can we still see this matchbox over here? No, not really. There we go. So we can see this matchbox. It's the one with, like, ovals in it. Oval matchbox. Where might you be? Maybe we save it for later. It'll probably be better to run around and kind of get a note of where various matchboxes are around this area, because they are in some wonky places. Like, it might be up here for all we know. Oh yeah, there it is. So this is up here and that one is down there. How are we gonna get those, right? Stand here, perhaps? Alright, we see this one, and we see that one. Yep, basically all the matchboxes are gonna be like that. Let's go back into the Crystal Labyrinth we did over here. Here's another matchbox. It's over there, and then the matching pair is over here. It's like outside of the maze. Let's get through these puzzles in here, though. Yeah. And they're all really tough puzzles for the most part. Use everything you know, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Okay, what's going on with this 3? If we go up, we're going to be forced to do something like this, which is incorrect. So we're not doing that. How about them apples? What does that make sense for this 2 to do? This is going to be dark if there's a light cell here. And if there's a light cell here, this is also going to be dark. So this is dark no matter what up here. Can this one be light? I mean, I guess it could be. We could connect this like this. But then how do we do this 6 now? I think the answer is like that. Alright. Kind of cheese the logic at the end a little, but I'm not mad. Oh, this is an interesting one. So we cannot have any... We can't have any fun shapes. This is what the rules say, no fun allowed. So yeah, we have to have... only dark... We can only have a dark 1x1 or 2x2. We can't have like an elbow macaroni or a 3x1 or anything like that. And we can only have a light square. So we can do something like this, where we have a light square in the middle and then 4 light squares on the outside. Hey! That's another one where you have to kind of just see the whole solution all at once. New puzzle, who dis? Okay. We got letters and galaxies. So let's just find where all the letters are and kind of start guiding them back towards where they want to go home. A is up here. B is over here. Would it be possible for either of these letters to touch the galaxy over here? So B would be off the board. So we cannot touch the galaxy with a B. So B is going to have to come around this way. So this is going to be B back here. D could touch it, I think. No, D cannot touch it either because... Wait. It could touch it if it went around this tile, because this is where a D tile would be over here. And then B could come, like, around the back. Does it have to touch it, though? Let's say no, unless, like, it strictly makes us touch it. B is going to be coming around... Which maybe makes sense for B to go. I guess A is going to have to go through here. Then B is going to have to go up here. Because B can't go through here, and it can't cut off the A, so... Then how do we want to grab this other A? Can we get to this D over here without touching the galaxy? Like, we could. Is this galaxy, like, just in here as a red herring? Hmm. I'm still looking at this D and being like, yeah, I mean, it could go with a galaxy. They wouldn't just put the galaxy in here for fun, right? I mean, maybe they would. That has to be there, I just noticed. So if this galaxy goes out any further, then it locks onto this D, and then we're committed to having the D touch to the galaxy. So... I'm just gonna go on the hunch that we use the galaxy. So now we use this galaxy here. This D now has to be part of this galaxy, which is here. This has an edge over here. This cannot connect up here. We can't cut off the A. Uh-oh. We've made a mistake, huh? No, hold on. So if we do this here, then we make a mistake because this D is blocked in, but we can't cut off this D. So the A has to come around here to get to that A. Now this D has to escape. And it's going to come up one more, and then it's going to go over 3. So that should be the complete shape of that galaxy. Now the B is going to come out over here. C wants to go over there, and then around the back of the B. Alright. Alright, all light areas have a region of... All light regions have area of 6. I don't know why I always read that backwards. So we're not going to be able to connect these guys over here, these 2 lotuses. The only way to get a size of 6 is to break the odd parity of this. So we're going to have to add this corner, because we can't add this corner. Then connect that corner. And then to make it a size of 6, we're either going to have to put this one or this one. Similarly for this one, we need to add an odd parity, so we're going to do it like that. Definitely don't want to connect those up. How can this lotus get to be a size of 6? I think we're going to want to do it like that. This one is going to need a corner, and then to come out, and then it can only go like this. So I think we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Whoops. It was perfect until I misclicked. Alright. Let's wrap up all the puzzles in this little entryway maze, and then that's where we're going to call it here. Oh, hey, a 3-pipper. Yay. 3-pipper. Easy, right? Yeah, funny. Okay. So we have a lot of darts. There's one dart. We have 3 dark cells up here. That column is done now. Row, column, whatever. Potato, potato. So we have multiple 2s pointing in the same direction, so there's no dark cells in here. All of those are dark, and then all of these are dark. And then these are done. That one's done. Alright. We can now finish these 4s. Whoops. I tried to do a straight line and I went a little crooked. Whoa. What is this supposed to mean? Is this a symbol? Okay, well anyways. Totally not lost in this maze. Nope. Alright, here is a 5-pipper. Do not make a square, and all dark regions have area 2. I said it correctly, yeah. Woo! Okay, so we're gonna need a dark cell in here to not make a square. I'm gonna need one down here, I guess. Kind of like, flying by the seat of my pants there, visualizing it in my head as I go. Alright, I think... Put a waypoint here really quick. I think this is our last puzzle that we're gonna solve. Just having a quick look around. Got all the puzzles in all the hidden crannies. Yep. Okay, let's go back down there. You can actually teleport to any logic grid where there is or any waypoint where you can see the top of the beam. And it'll even teleport you through the floor. We're not doing that with a glowy bit, though. Oh, gosh. Epilepsy warning. Okay. Move that out of the way. Alright. No T-shapes, so we're going to be making both light and dark snakes. Connect all light cells and all dark cells. Interesting. So this, too, is going to be the dead end of the light snake. Because it, like, has to be, right? Because no matter which way, which way we go off of the light snake, the tiles around it are all going to be like that, right? So this is going to be one of the ends of the light snake. Can we just, like, wrap it around? Like a spiral? I feel like this puzzle wants to spiral. Let's see if we can have this puzzle do a spiral. Well, we can't go that way, apparently. That was kind of a spiral. Wait. We are not done. There we go. So 2 interlocking snakes like that. Alright, and that is going to wrap up the Vault of the Vitric, Mysteries and Vault of the Vitric intro. So we are now in here, and yeah, this is fun times in here. Like, look at this super fun-looking puzzle. I mean, that one looks okay. There's some interesting puzzles in here, that's for sure. So yeah, we're going to be checking these out next time. So, with that, thanks for watching, and hope you stay tuned. We're going to be done with the Static Puzzle series very soon here. See you next time.